are you so daggone crazy? Because I'm trying to be the best I can to give you the best that I am. When everything falls apart in your life and your plan is f***ed up, there's only one option. Stay hard.
You will be a champion. If you will be a beast, you're gonna have to go through something. Ain't nobody gonna hand you nothing.
You're gonna have to do extra. You have to decide if you are willing to do the things, come up with extraordinary. It's no other way.
You have to give it everything you got. No more TV, no more parties, no more plans. Work.
No results, but I'm a little bit better.
You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it.
Do you actually want to do this or not? Because if you actually want to do it, what's going to stop you? Nothing.
You got an opportunity right now that you won't have 5 years from now. You have to take advantage of an opportunity of a lifetime in the lifetime of the opportunity.
Come on, man. Get up. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. The next day. Get up. Keep going.
That unmotivated mind and get out there and do it anyway. You better fight yourself.
Worthwhile things, they take time, but it's little steps that add up.
Get about the superficial things that preoccupy your existence and get back to what's important now. 75 years. That's how much time you get if you're lucky. Don't waste it.
I mean, the bars are always open. What's not always open is the opportunity to check the box in life, to achieve your dreams.
People think they need perfect conditions to start, when in reality, starting is the perfect condition.
Motivation, you have to learn to exist without it. You have to learn to be, your best self when you're least motivated.
See, if you're always winning, then you don't really understand what it is to win. You gotta take those hits, you gotta take those losses. There's gotta be the valleys, the peaks, the ups, the downs.
Let their demands and their trials make you stronger.
Prove to myself that even on days that it doesn't feel right, I push myself. The only way to gain confidence in yourself is to build something.
I gotta commit my very being to this thing. I gotta breathe it, I gotta eat it, I gotta sleep it. And until you get there, you'll never be successful in life.
Monday, get better. Tuesday, get better. Wednesday, get better, right? And you do that over a period of time.
Yes, all I had to do was just go work out. And now, not only does my body grow, but my belief in whatever my current endeavors are.
More importantly, consistency, because without commitment, you'll never start, but without consistency, you'll never finish.
It's time to get back to work. Get off the podcast. Don't be on social media too much. Cut out all the noise. Get back to the lab.
Some of you need to give up your cell phone because the time you spend on your cell phone could be used for your success.
It's time to stay focused. It's time to decide partying, trying to fit in and socialize.
But the adversity you face today turn you into a better person tomorrow.
But listen to me, it's gonna be hard. It took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree, but I got it. And guess what? On a degree, it don't have dates.
There's no losing, only learning. There's no failure, only opportunities. And there's no problems, only solutions.
Do what you're supposed to do. And don't expect some incredible results in one day because it takes so long to see the progress.
How bad do you want it? If you stop, quit, throw in the towel, I promise you there's no distance you can travel far enough to find that dream again.
Be the guy who embraces the ugly, the miserable. Be the guy who embraces hard work, the grind.
Meaning you better go out there and do it yourself. Don't wait around. If it doesn't work that day, do it again the next day.
Consistency doesn't guarantee that you'll be successful, but not being consistent will guarantee that you won't reach success.
You have to learn to train your mind well beyond motivation, to work out, to study, to be better.
Discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
Yeah.
I don't care how good you are in anything. You don't have discipline, you ain't nobody.
Right.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me.
These clubs, these parties, all this shit ain't going nowhere. The more weird you are is a reflection of how committed you are.
To be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become.
When you do anything, it adds up. When you do nothing, it amounts to zero. So take the small steps every day. Let the fear of regret fuel you to take action today, now.
What one great thing would you dare to dream if you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that you could not fail? What one thing would you set as a goal for yourself?
You are a man. Stand up and be a man. Make the hard decisions. Make the sacrifices.
Bet against me. Tell me it's not going to happen. Tell me it's going to fail. I love it. I love every minute of it.
Are you happy? What's wrong with you? I'm driven. I'm obsessed. And that's what you see.
Don't cry to quit. You already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it.
Hard times create hard men. Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men.
You're not only winning when things are going your way. You got to figure out how to win when things aren't going your way.
You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep.
Why are you not clubbing? Like every time I text you and invite you to go do something fun and cool, you always studying because I'm trying to get it.
Obsessed to where people think you're crazy.
Get there. Luck ain't gonna happen. You have to put yourself in that situation, man. It takes a lot of work.
And if you don't really want to do it, what's going to stop you? Just about anything that comes up. Just about any obstacle that gets in your way becomes an excuse.
That's the easiest thing in the world to do. Blame and quit and settle, but it takes real work to deconstruct the thought process and the mindset of an individual when they're trying to change something.
The problem is you ain't never felt no pain before. You're soft. It's a soft generation. You quit on everything.
We don't want to suffer. We don't want to feel discomfort. So the whole time we're living our lives in a very comfortable area. There's no growth in that.
You can do whatever the you want to do. Stop making goddamn fucking excuses and just do it. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes.
Instead of spending time getting in the mood to work, just start working. Confront the work.
You ain't gonna die. At the end of pain is success. You're not gonna die because you're feeling a little pain.
The more you sit and the more you wait and the more time you spend with that adversity, the worse it's gonna get.
Lazy people do a little work and think they should be winning, but winners work as hard as possible and still worry if they're being lazy.
Not filled with regret, but filled with knowledge and filled with life. Take ownership of everything in your world, the good and the bad. Take ownership of your mistakes.
All those days you don't want to do shit, you have to be your own motivator, your own coach, your own trainer, your own everything. The purpose is always there. The purpose never leaves us because the very purpose is you.
Where all you want to do is be successful, as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
The only way to become more successful than most people is to be willing to do something most people aren't willing to do.
Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court so much? Because I'm trying to get it.
Don't complain. Don't murmur. Average people talk problems. The greats talk solutions.
The best way to contend with problems, with adversity, is action.
Everything worth doing is hard. And the more worth doing it is, the harder it is. The greater the payoff.
The harder you work at anything in life, the faster you're going to get to your goal, the better you're going to be.
Some of you love sleep more than you love success. If you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep.
Stop complaining about the results you didn't get from the work you didn't put in.
If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did.
What if you only had 6 months to live? What would you stop doing? What would you do more of? Who would you spend time with?
Don't let regret beat you down. Don't be a slave to regret. No,